Hello, Smith Homestead, south of 70. It's January 16th, 2017. Something I wanted to do for a while is to make maple syrup. I've got a lot of mature maple trees, and one of the things I had to consider was how to evaporate that. I've seen online where some guys starting out will use turkey fryers, and that works fine, except that you're only going to burn off about a gallon of sap per hour, and you're going to use a heck of a lot of propane doing it. So I had to think of a different alternative for that. Now it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup, and so I went searching around the web and found this idea. This is cinder blocks. They're stacked 3 high and 3 long, and what this allows me to do is to use steel. These are stainless steel pans that are used for, catering and stuff. You've seen these steamer pans, and I found these for about less than $20 a piece, and I've got about 24 cinder blocks, except this one here on the end is open, which is allowing the smoke to escape. And I've got these full of water. I'm just doing a test run right now to see, how long it takes for these to start boiling. I've got a thermometer in there, and it's rising pretty rapidly. I've been keeping an eye on it, and this isn't actual sap. I just wanted to see how this worked before I went live, and perhaps work out any bugs before we do the real thing. And then I've got this end is where we load the wood, and that piece of metal there just kind of helps hold the heat in, and it's propped up on the bottom about the width of a brick. And that my idea is that it's going to draw air underneath there, and then out through the hole on the other end, and hopefully heat those 3 pans kind of evenly. But you can put your hand right, that's hot to the touch right there. It's just, and I've seen where some of these have chimneys attached to them, and I can see where that would be a really good idea to get some of the smoke out of the area, get it up and out of the way. I could see where that could be a big benefit. So let me see if I can, give me a second, let me grab a glove. And I'm going to see if I can take that off. I also built a grate. The grate I welded just from rebar. And the idea was to get that fire up off the ground in a way that'll draw air underneath it, and I think do a better job of keeping the fire going. Now when I open this end up, I get a lot of smoke in there. Let me try to do this in a way where I don't get blinded. So that's it. There's a pretty good fire in there, but you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see the grate there, but the grate is about 16 inches wide. It's about 40 inches long, and about 4 inches off the ground. And again, the idea was just to get, some air underneath that fire to keep it, well oxygenated. So that's it. The temperature keeps rising. I think I'm pretty happy with the way that this is going. And when I get better at this, maybe I'll invest in a little nicer evaporator, a little bit better setup. But this is minimal investment. I think I probably have less than $100 in materials with this, so we're going to give it a try.